right? And continuing this naysayers one, right? And as you see, right, the weight of the like it's like, for example, right, the weight of coded the natural idea into the naysayer, right? So it's like the like the NA, right? And there's a lot of stuff like here where they touch negativity, right, to naysayers. So to say, like in this way, right, they sort of enforce the system. So it's like the idea of being a natural person becomes negative and becomes, like the stuff like say no to the naysayers and stuff, like they touch negativity to it, right? And like doing that someone who gave up on their dreams, talk you out of it, saying no to the naysayers, right? So all the way that I always gone for this dreams BS, right? Like this type of idea of always follow your dreams and that. And of course, if you're dreaming, right? If you're dreaming, you're asleep. You know what I mean? Like dreams aren't reality, but they're always telling you to follow your dreams, like all that stuff. So in this way, right? They attribute negativity to natural people. See, like this naysayers. It's basically that should say like natural people. See what I mean? So this way they sort of attribute negativity and they basically just legitimize their hatred for natural people, right? Through these use of coding, right? So it's like, oh, you don't follow your dreams, you're trying to bring me down, you're trying to ruin my dreams, well, your dreams are never gonna come true anyway, like, you know what I mean? But it's like, this idea of it and all that, right? See, and attribute hate to it and all this, and see what I'm saying? Naysayers of 2022, beware. See what I'm saying? The negative, the negative, the negative thing, see, the attachment. So here we see again, this coded in, right? It's like a subtle coding in of hatred for natural people, right? Like a bunch of duds who would complain about anything positive, right? So, and the positivity idea, right, applies to Jesus on the cross, right? Because obviously the cross is basically like a plus symbol, like a positive symbol, right? So I'm basically thinking that when you have like this like this Nazarene idea, right? This is again applying a near or a newer, right? Idea, right? Of course, like this is there's two sides to Jesus. Of course, one's the bit where he gets crucified and that, right? And the other's like the positive idea. So it's like the yes, the yes us idea, and then you've got this Nazarene thing, this naysayers idea, right? So of course the duality of this Jesus here character is very, very important in the system, right? Basically, right, when you look at the cross, right, obviously you've got the plus symbol, right, then you've got the minus. Now you've got the plus and the minus in the what do you call it, cross. From plus to minus, the epic of Christ's cross. If someone else has here picked up on that. Reinhard Bonnke. From plus to minus, you'd see this must be coded in, right? The negative and the positive aspect of the Jesus character, right? Of course, right, you got the saying again, you got the saying again with a 7, and the crisscross, like the crisscross, you're downwards and down and along, the crisscross. So it's the coding in the sort of positivity and negativity ideas into it. Of course, forgive them for they know not what they do, they know what they're doing, type of thing. And I thirst, the TH, I thirst for a cup of tea, right? So when he's up on this, up on this cross, dehydrated and thirsting for a tea. You see what I'm saying? It's the metaphor for the natural in this way, right? But in the other way, the more positive way, Eli, Eli, lama sabachth, right? In the more positive way, right, he's walking on water and all that, right? So of course in this way, the emphasis again on the plus, except that this one it's in the shape of the boat's mast thing, right? Of course he's walking on the water and all this, the miracle. And of course this is basically symbolising being a trans, right? So instead of drowning in the floods, right, and being sort of, submerged and, cold and wet and all the rest, he's walking on top of the water, like the boat, you see? Like the Noah's Ark idea and all that. So that's like the positive aspect of the Jesus. You see what I'm saying? Again, it's a dualistic type of aspect and all that. See, we've been looking at sea codes a lot, walking on the water or on the sea, right? The people from the sea and the beast from the sea and all the rest of the sea idea, and of course you could see, vision wise and what have you. Of course, a lot of these type of shells they're doing stuff about it. But as you see here, right here, Matthew 14, yes, right? So again, there's the emphasis of the positive idea as opposed to the negative idea, right? Yes, come. So he went over the side of the boat and walked. Peter. It's all to do with, like the positive and the negative aspects, like. Pretty much here, symbolises it, like, say, positive and negative effects of water. Also, you would drown in it. Basically, a very simple little tale then about that here, about that piece. Jesus walking on the water. Power of positivity, say, positive thought creates miracles. Like the miracle of love, say. Rhythmics again, the eunuchs, the TH, again, right, the miracle of love. Of course, like naturals have been conned into thinking that, if you just positively think, then you can achieve things and all this. But of course, what this is really referring to is the T program, It's about being a trans, being a secret trans, right? You can think positively as much as you want. You're still not gonna be able to walk on water, like type of thing. You're just gonna, you know what I mean? So again, it's codes between sacred and profane, right? And of course, Queen, the miracle again, right? Obviously, I love like the ideas of love and miracles and all that, right? Of course, bit of a genocide idea going on there, like. Back to Admiralty law, right? Law of the sea. Yeah. And the Admiralty, again, you got like the type of idea of a miracle, the miracle in there, the Myra, you see, or the mirage type of thing. Now remember, a mirage is an illusion, right? They're miraculously walking on water, see, or drowning. I was watching something last night on TV about this Myra Henry thing and that, right? And all you need to see is the black and white checkered, you know, the black and white checkered neck chief or whatever it is. It's total bloke and that, the Myra, like the miracle or the mirror type of thing, see? The mirror. Of course, 33, like the WW walking on water 33. See what I'm saying? Of course, I always use this trans mirror idea, right? A trans mirror where, looking in and seeing the reflection of the trans way and that, seeing that's very much to do with it. The miracle, the do with a mirror, like the mirror image and like the image of the beast. See, beast from the sea, an image of the beast. It's all to do with like the image versus the reality type of thing, right? You're always using like a trans mirror idea and all that. The mirage is a very interesting idea and all, right? To do with the reflected sunlight, refracted sunlight. So again, these type of codes will be something, what they use quite a bit. See, an optical illusion, see? Like being a trans is an optical illusion in itself, right? The appearance. So very much, all these codes is to do with each other. Like, unrealistic hope or wish that cannot be achieved. And I was telling you to follow your dreams and that, right? And a trick, figment of the imagination, and a chimera. Chimera basically is a hybrid or a trance, right? So all the codes, they connect. And it's very interesting, Fata Morgana, Morgan the Fairy, and the type of mirage that is associated with the ocean, the urban ocean, Arthurian legend. Morgana. Superior mirage. You don't use our code quite a bit. Morgan the Fairy. Again, to do with illusions and that. Optical phenomenon in the past. So of course you get this Piers Morgan, like, the fairy, Morgan the Fairy. Piers Stefan Pugh Morgan. Ramira. Very much mirage based and they of course they total liar and that, just on their trans liars and that, really. So of course following the mirage code and that. A couple of Lord Morgans here, right? Yeah. Both of these are Lord Morgan, like. The old and the new type of tea drinkers. Baron Morgan and Martin's Marty Morgan, a total tea drinker. Afro beats artist. And, a politician called Morgan and all. So of course all mirage, all, miracle and optical illusion and that. Transit. Right? Morgan Trans Limited. Of course, it's gotta be something like that, right? Morgan Trans.